It's a real shame that Medli is not in this for a pleasure cruise along with Scooty or Toon Link. I like to think that Toon Link could show Medli the wonders and amazing sights of the Great Sea. Like, he could give her a tour of Forest Haven. Maybe she could meet the Deku Tree and maybe even Makar. What is the little guy up to? I miss him. Yeah, we'll probably find out one of these days. Hello, Paisanos! This is Toon Gamer 23, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. So in the last part, we met up with the deceased Earth Sage, Larudo, and we learned the Earth God's lyric and taught it to Medli, and she is now awakened as the new Earth Sage. So yeah, she's been promoted from Valu's attendant to the Sage of Earth. Now that is quite a promotion.
Promotion!
So yeah, anyway, we're here in Forest Haven because, like always, off-screen I deposited our photos from the last parts to Karlov at the Nintendo Gallery. Okay, so our goal is set. We set sail for Headstone Island, but before we do, there's actually a couple more things that I want to do beforehand to prepare for the next dungeon. Is this one, I can imagine, is going to be a precarious one. Okay, wait, Beedle, stop. I know when to take a hint. Seriously. Okay, good. He's got baits. Okay, so we're kind of low in the bait department right now. Yeah, we're only one handful left, so. Alright, so fork it over. You gotta wonder how this guy really does make a sustainable income. I mean, the places he chooses to do business, hardly any people go to. Good thing we do, but that's, I don't think that's hardly enough to keep you in business, so. Bye, come again. Thank you, come again. Okay, so we're good. I would just toss the last scoop of bait here, but I don't want to waste any. Alright, well. So yeah, really is a shame that Medli never gets to see the Deku Tree. I'm sure she would be amazed. But her destiny resides somewhere else. Alright, so we play the Ballad of Gales. We're heading to Tingle Island, believe it or not. So yeah, so yeah, make sure it's not Mother and Child Isles. I'll just deposit you within the Big Isle with no escape, so. Okay, round, here we go. Hold on, Medli, here we go. Into the bright blue sky. Ironically, where she would be at peace. What I mean to say is that's basically her domain is in the sky, so. Okay. Hello. Okay, so yeah, our fine-finned friend here is looking for some white meat, I guess, because we've basically got a bird with us, so. Alright, so we're not here for any of Tingle's advice yet. Sadly, we are going to need him later on. I mean, outside of using the Tingle Tuner. Okay. Oh. Okay, so wind direction is already set in our favor. Okay, so where we're going is to the west of Tingle Island. We could have also headed north from Greatfish Island, but the wind's already in this direction. Okay, so what might seem like a minuscule island on the horizon, well, that's pretty much all it is, but we're searching for a certain shop ship that has something else for us. Okay, so I guess while we're here, might as well make a little pit stop and salvage away. Okay, salvage, salvage, salvage. Oh, crap. Alright, come on. Alright, so... See, I really do recommend... Oh! Wrong button. I really do recommend that you wait until the texture of the waves turns into that spoiled ripple effect. Okay, we got it! I love Medli's expression. It's just like, boys, just wasting time, just waiting for treasure. Alright, so we got a purple ruby. And Medli just looks unimpressed with her eyes shut. I think that that expression was golden. I could totally just picture her saying, boys, just wasting your time with hunting for treasure. Okay, so on the horizon, it's just an insignificant island. With a few sea platforms, it looks like. We're gonna be exploring those later, but for right now, let's just stick to something more worthwhile. Okay, so those updrafts are huge indicators that we're gonna be leaping from platform to platform via Deku-leaf. Okay, so we introduce another merman to some baits. Okay, so you see that shop ship right off of there? That is the special Beedle Shop Ship. Okay, so... yeah, it might not look like much, but it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and feed the merman first. Alright. Eat him up. Alright. Show us what it's on the charts. Surprisingly, he doesn't even pay Medli any attention. He would just be... Okay, Rock Spire Isle. I could probably imagine the merman just teasing Toon Link, just like, so how's your girlfriend, Fry? Alright, so, what does you have to say? I wonder how long it's been since the light in Windfall's lighthouse went dark. It was quite a grand sight, I tell you. The way that ray of light shone out like a shaft of gold through the cold darkness. I used to gaze at it with dear Gillian. Who's Gillian? Is he a friend of yours? Whatever, we never actually see Gillian. Anyway, I bet if someone would shoot a powerful spark into the top of that lighthouse, it would light up again. Of course, that's just my intuition talking. Then again, you should never doubt a fish's intuition, Smilefly. Your words have never been spoken. Never doubt a fish's intuition. Which sounds completely ridiculous saying it out loud. Whatever. Okay, so... where did that shop ship go? Okay, so... oh, it's turning into night. Perfect. It's got, it may not look like much during the day, but at nighttime, I think I remember playing it as a kid, there's a torch on top of it. It really makes it look mysterious. Okay, so yes, there it is. Ah. Alright, so yes, that lantern atop this ship and curtains just kind of shielding Beedle's face. And I just noticed now that there's a horn on top of the boat there. What does he play, like it's theme music to passerbys? Because I don't hear any stinking theme music. Oh well. Alright, so we enter. Yes, this is the special Beedle Shop Ship, and yes, Beedle is wearing a golden gladiator's helmet from like the Roman or Greek era, and he's placing his goods on skulls. So yes, this is special property. Okay, so you notice among those items is an empty bottle. Oh, a fine welcome to you, young person that I've never seen before. You're so lucky to meet me at this time. This shop will close in just 7 more days, and I'm having a clearance sale. 7 more days, huh? Empty bottle MSRP. This is my last one. Piece of heart, open price. This is my last one of these too. Treasure chart, current price. The price may be high, but it'll pay off handsomely in the end. Alright, so yeah, let's get here where we came from. This empty bottle is a mere 500 rupees. Buy it, buy it, buy. It ain't no lie, baby. Alright, so yes. Oh, thank you so much. You're happy, I'm happy, we're all happy. We certainly are, so let's see, don't really sure if, I'm sure that a piece of heart and a treasure chart are pretty pricey. So yeah, 950 rupees, yeah, I don't have that much. This piece of heart is only 950 rupees! But then that's money I don't have. So yeah, okay, so yeah, both of those are kind of out of my, current fund department, so I don't have the funds necessary to make the transactions for these glorious pieces of treasure, so... Bye! So, perhaps another time. Come again! I swear I am not the same Beetle that you knew from earlier!
Right.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, so you can talk with Medli.
Scooty, what's going on? You must hurry to reach the Earth Temple.
Right. Now we can talk with the king.
What is the matter? Quickly! Guide this one to the temple so the Master Sword can regain its power!
Alright, so, well with that, we can... Alright, so that checks out one item off of our to-do list. So we got a third empty bottle, so I think I know just what to fill it up with later. Some more of Grandma's homemade soup. But... And speaking of which, we might as well head to Outset right now. Okay, so... Okay, there is something else that I was going to do, but it, with Orca, after you grab 10 Knight's Crests, well, I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. Okay, so... Swirl and twirl our way back to home. Another place I honestly wish that Scooty could show Medli. I'm sure that she would love to meet Scooty's grandma. Just and all of his, just Scooty showing her where he grew up. Just, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be like a boyfriend girlfriend type of scenario. Just like friends, you know. You know, just like a friend, just showing another friend where, hey, this is where I grew up. You want to meet my family? Or whatever's available of them. So yeah, even though Ariel is safe with the pirates, she really doesn't come back home until the end of the game, sadly. Alright.
Hey, Grandma. I want some more soup. Scooty? Aren't you hungry? Would you like Grandma to fill your bottle with some of her special homemade soup? Yes, please. You are such a well-mannered boy. Here you go.
Alright. Yeah, that really is Yeah, Scooty does pick up good manners from his grandma. That's sweet. Alright, so yeah, we got some more of that OP elixir soup. That doesn't cost a single rupee. That is... And it has 2 helpings. So yeah. So yeah, we can come back anytime for soup. Righto, so we got our bottle filled up. So, and a fairy in another one, and a red potion in this one. So you might be thinking, we're good to go. Not quite. There is one last thing we can... Actually, now that I'm here, might as well take some pictures.
Hey, Grandma, you mind if I take a picture of you? You'll do just real quick.
Alright, so yeah, just while we're here, just take a picture of Scooty's grandma. She's in good health, so I doubt she won't mind. I'd much rather have a picture of her taken while she's well and on her feet than just moaning and worrying and just being sickly. Alright, well. And I guess might as well... I can't believe I didn't take this opportunity earlier, but I guess I might as well take a picture of Beedle while I'm still here, so... Nope, wait a minute. Oh, no. I can't buy that! I can only buy things that fit in the spoils bag! Don't you have anything else? Well, it was planned to... Come on. Alright, so, I'm not really sure if Carlo will take this waist down, but... So it hurts to try. Okay, so... Alright, so... Alright, so... We take another detour. I know that Medli's probably wondering...
What is taking so long?
A lot of things. Okay, so let's go ahead and just warp to Southern Fairy Islands and head south from there. There's something on the quadrant south from there that we can do. But it's not going to be pretty, especially with a lady in the boat, so it's not... So yeah, sorry to drag Medli into this, but we're gonna have to face something in the southern quadrant to fill up our magic meter, to extend our magic meter. Oh, wait, where am I going? Alright, so... Southward ho! Alright, so yeah. We're heading to that flat reef out there. That flat reef out over yonder. Okay, so. Another merman. Bring out the num-nums. There you go, pal. Enjoy. Who was with that one merman mentioning somebody named Gillian? That was probably just a certain name of a certain fish man. So yeah, even the fishmen out upon the waves have names sometimes. Two Eye-Reef. Here we go. Okay, so spill it. What's the sitch?
I tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live here, Fry. All anyone ever sees anymore are the big octos that have been appearing lately. Maybe they scared her off. Oh no! I sure hope they didn't eat her!
That's a pretty distinct possibility, I'm afraid. Okay, so yes, we're gonna be facing a big monster of the sea. with Medli in tow, but it's not like she'll mind. I mean, she's basically shook off basically anything that's come our way right now, so... Okay, so the trick to finding big octos is finding a flock of seagulls out at sea, so... And if this storm will just clear up, we'll have a clear shot at where our our foe is. There's a lot of ravenous cannon fire from within, but thankfully we should be safe out here. Alright, so. And I think that guy right up there is our hint. Old man Ho-Ho. Okay, so he's looking out over somewhere over there, so. Okay, aha! There are the seagulls. Okay, so straight dead ahead. Okay, so I think we should probably... Well, morning's almost here, so we might as well give it a few seconds before daylight hits. Then we'll head there. Taking on the beast at dawn. It really is sweet to hear that melody from Ocarina of Time. Okay, we head towards that flock of seagulls. Okay, here we go. Oh, whirlpool time! And out from the sea rises this monstrosity. Yes. You ain't no one's fool. Okay, it's a Big Octo time, baby. Ugh, freaky with those eyes just moving the way they are. Just, it kind of reminds me of a chameleon. They never, no two eyes ever move in the same manner. So yeah, we're certainly Squid Chow tonight, or are we? All right, so we've got bombs, baby. So we can take care of these beasts with just a boomerang before, but now we've got freaking bombs. But first things first, let's take a solid picture of this monster before anything else. Alright, perfect! Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so as long as we get its front, we should be good. Alright, come on! Okay, so I might have screwed up there. Yeah, sorry to drag you into this medley, but we gotta take care of something real quick. Alright, come on! Line the beast! Okay, come on. Let's hope that I can still get us one last eye before we're sucked into its... Before we're Big Octo Chow. Got one last chance. And I missed it! And I missed it! No! Shoot! Ah! I knew I should have got the boomerang. Okay. I think we're... Okay, so... Oh! Ah! One eye left! Damn it! I swear! Man, I suck. So yeah. Hope Medli wasn't too traumatized by that experience. Being sucked into a big octo's mouth and just being spit out back. Okay, so... Let's do it again. Try that frickin'... I can't believe how badly I mucked that up. Okay, next time, boomerang. Just do the boomerang. Just... Honestly, what was I thinking with just bombs? Nothing. I was thinking nothing. Just... Well, anyway, I actually going to show you the end result of what would happen if you failed to beat a Big Octo in time, and basically that's what you get. You just get sucked up and spit back out and lose a quarter of a heart. So yeah. Okay, this time just use the damn boomerang. The freaking Bonza boomerang, right? Okay. Try again. Okay, Medli, you better duck. Okay, so yeah, this thing really hurts the beast's size. And this time, he'll be showing him no mercy. We've already got his picture, so there's really no need for him to stick around. Okay, so. Alright, all four. I really love the fact that they added they added algae on his sides just to give him that real deep sea look. Okay, so he's blinded in the front. One more eye, and he's out. Ay, caramba! He's gone! The Big Octo is dead, and he deflates back into the whirlpool from whence he came. Alright. What's our reward? A great fairy from within!
O waker of the winds! Thanks to you, I have been freed from that beast's foul grasp. As thanks, I shall give you a little of my power.
Okay, so yes, this Big Octo had a fairy within it. Alright, so Scooty has those petals upon him. To reveal. Whoa! That is an evil look in his eyes! That's seriously meme material right there. Your magic power has increased! You now have twice as much as what you had before! Okay, so yeah, magic bar extension. Sweetness.
May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. Or whatever other weapon you used to defeat that Big Octo.
May the winds of fortune blow across your bloomin' boomerang, mate.
Ripper!
Okay, so we got what we needed. So we got a third empty bottle and a magic bar extension. After embarrassingly failing to get it the first time, so. Okay. We're set. We're close by, and all we have to do is set the wind in a westerly direction. And we're away to the place where we should be going and should have been going in the first place. Okay, let's do it. Headstone Island, ho! Okay, so our destination is within sight. Medli, Scooty, you two shall enter the Earth Temple together. As friends. Okay, I'm just specifying that they're not an item, even though so many of us shippers wish they were. That's fate has other plans for these two. Okay, so basically, like Dodge's cannon boat. Okay, we're here at last.
Medli, listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature, the same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Scooty comes near you and presses R to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. And if Scooty presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air.
As you wish.
And Scooty, if Medli gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Scooty, protect Medli. And Medli, protect Scooty. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword.
Right, let's do it.
Alright, so they enter together into the Earth Temple. Okay, so it's time for the two of them to enter the first major temple. But that'll wait until the next part. So I think we've pretty much done basically everything we can in this part. And plus, I think I've got some pictures to deposit back at Karlov, so yeah. But that'll wait until the next part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. So yeah, your ancestor was a great fish woman, eh? You wanna remind me how you were related again? You know, with you're part bird now, so yeah, you've the descendants of Zora's really took Darwinism lessons and just kind of evolved. I mean, it is the survival of the fittest, I guess. This is another situation where if you take a picture of somebody, you actually get another figurine of somebody completely different, kind of like with Tetra and her pirate crew. Well, if you take a picture of Scooty's grandmother, or Toon Link's grandmother, respectively. Now, there's even the crab, the figurine of the crab we took earlier. Well, check this out. If you get a picture of Grandma, you also get a figurine of Ariel. Isn't that cute? So yes, Scooty's grandmother's love is so strong that even Karlov can feel the presence of Ariel within her picture. And thus creates a figurine of her as well. Oh. I'm sure Scooty misses her a lot. But at least she's safe with the pirates for now.